Hey everyone, today we're working on a 1984 F-250. It has a 6.9 IDI in it, and it has recently started leaking oil and coolant into each other. And so my thought is that the oil cooler seals have gone bad, so that's what we're gonna fix today. Hey everyone, I've been trying to take off this front bumper for probably half an hour now. This bolt down here is being really stubborn and doesn't want to come off, and I have to take it off in order to drain the coolant, which is going to be a pain. But I've kind of gone ahead and done stuff without you guys, and so I'll show you what I've done here. So first off, I pulled the overflow reservoir for coolant out, or I pulled it off the bracket, and the windshield washer fluid bracket out. Here's the power steering pump that was right here. That bolt, if you're going to take it out, take off this piece, this plastic piece, because it took me 45 minutes to get this one bolt out because it's this long. Can't see if you can tell, but it goes like that, and it was very, very annoying. And now I don't want to put it back in. So that's the power steering pump I've pulled out. The part I'm going for right here, I don't know if you can see it like that, but it's that right there. I initially pulled out that right there. That is the exhaust manifold. Don't pull that out. It's a pain to put back in. But you want to pull out that thing. And that thing's also a pain to get out because you got to pull off the tire, this tire under here. I'll probably pull out this wheel well, and then I'll be able to get to this. But yeah, I'll keep you guys all updated on that. Okay, I finally got that front bumper off, and I've been working on getting the screws out of the oil cooler. So if you can see, I believe they're down right in there. There's that one and that one. And then on the back side, just down and behind there, you can get to it without actually taking off the tire. So that made it a lot easier. And yeah, so I'll get those off and then I'll keep you guys updated. So I just took out another part that'll make it so I can get to it. It was this part right here. This sat somewhere right in there. And then this part right here that I'm working on taking out right now. That'll just free it up so I can get it all the way out easier. And yeah, so once we get this all the way out, this is all 14mm, by the way, so you don't need to keep changing out your ratchets or sockets or whatever you're using. And now we just need to figure out how to get down right in there. So I might take off this part right here, or I don't know. I'll figure that out, and then I will let you guys know what I do. Hey everyone, this is the second day of this project. I took off the front bumper in order to get to the oil cooler easier, and so the bumper was a pain, as I told you guys yesterday, but right there is the oil cooler. So that's what you got to take off. You got that bolt right there and a bolt under that wire. So you want to take off that bolt right there, pull that wire down, and then you're just gonna unbolt that, and then there's two bolts on the other side I'll show you guys, and then you should be able to pull it off. Yeah, it's that easy. Hey everyone, what's up today? I finally got that oil cooler out. I haven't posted for a little bit because I recently broke like 3 ribs, and so I couldn't do anything. But the way I got the oil cooler out was I undid that big coolant hose, top and bottom. Well, I undid the top one, and then we got the thing unbolted, moved it back, and then I unbolted the bottom. Then I kicked it out of place, and then I had to undo this This is the steering rod, and move it up that way, and then I could just pull it out that way. I'll show you guys where the bolts are at. You can't really see right there, but actually you can. Right, there's 4 right in there below that. That's where those go. And then if you come over here, you go under. They are right back. Can you see? Yeah, right there. Right there. That's where all those 4 bolts go on that one. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to take it apart. And stay tuned. Hey everyone, here's the oil cooler. I already pulled off this side. This was the side that had the oil filter on it, so that was right there. The way you want to pull this off, I already got this one unseated a little bit. You take that, and then you find that tab, this tab right here. You're going to take that, and then you want to just rotate the top part off of that. That'll sit a little further down. If you bend this tab right here, don't worry, you can just rebend it back. It's not that big of a deal. But just don't damage this inside ring right here. Yeah, you want to get it off nice and soft and gentle. Hey everyone, so I have this piece. This is the one that doesn't have the oil filter adapter on it. So this is the front side. I have my new O-rings. So this one fits right in here, right at the bottom of that. I already pulled out the one that was in there. I don't think this is the original one, but if it helps, it was red. Okay, so you're gonna put this, seat that all the way down in there. That looks good. See how that's like that. And then this other one, this is the one with the oil filter adapter. So the further back one, that goes right in there. So we're going to take this O-ring, or gasket, or whatever you want to call it. Drop that into place. Come on, seat. You're going to get that right there, and then that's all right in there. And then these paper pieces, I believe, will fit like, how would that go? I believe, just a second, let me find that out. I'm not super smart, and so, there we go. So this will sit right over it like that. And then same with the other one. I don't know why I got so many, but I'll have to look at that. And this one right here does not have any gasket behind that, so that might have been actually one of our problems. But yeah, so I'll put those back in, and then I will keep you updated better than I have the last couple weeks. Okay, it's been a little bit since we got this, since I've been working on this truck. This is the oil cooler I rebuilt. I put the new gaskets in it. It's a little gunky, but I'll probably just put it back in there and then pressure wash the whole motor later. But I got that back together. Now it's time to do the rebuild. The best part.